Hey Francisco or Melissa, in this video I'm going to show you 3 things that you can do today to help bring in more customers to your business. My name is Seleni McGregor and I work with small business owners across the state of Utah, and I'm actually based out of Utah County myself, so just a little further south from you guys. But I put together a quick custom video for you about your online presence and specifically how you stack up against your competition. So at this point, you're most likely sitting there asking yourself, why would she be doing this and what's the catch? Well, that's a fair question. I've just found that most local business owners are too busy actually running their business. They're swamped with payroll, helping customers, answering questions, dealing with employees, just staying on top of their jobs. And many times learning how to leverage the internet to benefit their company just gets buried under their other to-dos. And let's be real, half the time the only reason we haven't hired somebody yet is because they don't know who to trust and who is actually an expert. So that's exactly why I make videos like this. I've found that by giving people an easy, free attack plan of the things that they can do to impact their business for free, it's resulted in some of those local business owners still raising their hands and saying, I like you, Seleni, can you please just handle this for me? So if by the end of this video you've liked what you've heard and you can see that you've got a lot of tricks up my sleeve, that I've got a lot of tricks up my sleeve that can help your business, shoot me a message back and we can chat. Or if by the end of this video you want to take this free attack plan that I gave you and do it yourself, that totally works for me too. Now let me show you the 3 things that will set Speedy Plumbing and Drain above your competition and not waste any more of your time or mine, so I'll be as brief as possible. The 3 things that I want to cover today is first, content, second, citations, and third, backlinks. So first up is content. So since Google isn't a human, it doesn't just know what you do. It needs to be told through your content. So content is basically anything here that you can see on your homepage that is highlighted. So this can include text, what the pictures, your pictures on here, what the pictures are saved as, and what is behind the pictures. This can all be considered content. So to give you an example, let's actually go into your images and let's do a save as. We can actually see what they are saved for. So it looks like right now it's just saved as a download. I kind of assume that'll be a few of them on here. So it looks like right now they're just saved as a download. So this is a great way to leverage high volume keyword searches by including detailed descriptions using those keywords, and that will help boost your content. So again, all of these things are things that Google bots can read and basically get an idea of what the business is, what services you offer, the area you're targeting, and that's all going to help position you in the search rankings. The goal is having unique and authoritative content, and enough of it to add in the keywords or key phrases that people are going to actually be searching for in Google for them to find the services that you offer. Most business owners know that they need content on here, but what they don't know is that in order to rank number 1 on Google for plumbing, the average content count is 1,500 to 2,400 words on your homepage, while making sure that it contains the right keywords and key phrases that people are actually searching for. So when I copied your content here from your homepage and threw it into this free web tool here, it counted roughly 329 words on your homepage. Now, if we jump over to another Salt Lake City plumber, this is Mill Creek Plumbing here. Just flipping through here, you can see the increased content. Whoops, sorry, that went a little bit fast. The increased content here, when I copied and pasted it, put it in that same tool, you can see they're sitting around 1,000 words on their homepage. That is very beatable. Okay, now we're actually going to jump over here into one of my tools. This is called Ahrefs. It's a really cool tool. It typically costs a couple $100s a month if you guys are interested to go out and get this for yourself, but it essentially gives me behind the scene details that Google is looking at when it comes to ranking a site, and basically gives me an idea of what's working well for you and for your competition. So I ran a quick scan of your competitor here for that Mill Creek Plumbing. You can see here that they've got 216 words on their website and what type of traffic that is driving in. We're going to actually jump in here specifically to the keywords, and we can take a deeper look at the exact keywords that they're ranking for and what your customers are searching for every month. So you can see here they're sitting around position 2 for keyword plumbers Salt Lake City. That's got about 1,700 search volume every month. Likewise, 3rd position here, plumber Salt Lake City, 2,200 searches per month. Another high hitter here, we've got 3rd position at Salt Lake City plumber, 810 searches per month. So it kind of gives you an idea of where we're at with the volume and what you could capitalize on if you're in these higher position rankings for people to be able to find your company. Jumping over here then to the same tool, looking at the overview, we can see here you've got 93 keywords on your homepage and what type of traffic that you're bringing in from it. Again, let's take a deeper dive into your keyword situation and kind of see where you're at here. So it looks like you are ranking a high position here, which is awesome for Speedy Plumbing, volume 40 there. Third position, so awesome there. One thing I wanted to point out, let me see what it was, plumbers, or plumber in Salt Lake City. I'm going to jump down and see. So similarly to a couple of those keywords that I pointed out that are really high volume keywords, plumber Salt Lake City, you've got 2,200 searches per month. You guys are ranking 45th position there. So you're looking 4th, 5th page of Google. Just remembering that people typically do not go past the first page of Google when they're searching for services. And I think I saw the other one, like a 1,700 plumbers Salt Lake City, 52nd position. Again, 5th, 6th page, depending on the ads and stuff of where you would be sitting there. And so you do have a couple that are not too bad here. For Murray specifically, it's a lower volume, but you are on the first page, which is excellent. So really what we want to focus here is focusing on the volume of searches. All of these can add up to be a lot of people though. So if you're getting, even if they're only 10 to 20 searches per month, if you're in the top positions for those, that still is more customers to inside of your door, bringing you sales and converting for you. So that's great here. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about how to help increase your positioning here as well. But just to recap, the first thing to do to help beat out your competition is getting that site to the minimum of 1,500 keywords, 1,500 keyword-rich content on your homepage, because that's what's driving your competitor's business, and it's 100% beatable if you get this done. Now we're going to switch over here and go to Google. So I've typed in that one of those high volume keywords, plumbers, Salt Lake City. First thing that pops up here is the ads section. Here's the thing about ads. Ads can work, but they can also be a money pit if your website isn't dialed in. So just be careful to not burn through your money with Google ads until you know for sure that your site will convert. So we're actually going to jump down here below the ad section to the coveted map section. So this area has a lot to do with the second important thing we're going to talk about, which is citations. You're probably asking yourself, what is a citation? Why do they matter? And those are great questions. So this is called the Google Map Pack. I'm sure you've seen it, you've probably used it, and you've possibly even thought to yourself, how in the world can I get my business up on here? And that's a great question. And it's what I'm about to show you. So to get yourself in the top 3, the number one thing Google looks at is a thing called citations. So citations are super simple. They are your business name, address, and phone number listed on a bunch of online directories like these. You've got Yelp, Yellow Pages, City Star, and so on. But they need to match your Google listing exactly. Having citations like this helps Google verify and give relevance to your local business. So to push your business up to the top 3 spots here on the Google Map Pack, you just need to increase your citation game. When you get more citations than your competitor, especially citations from authoritative or industry-specific websites, you boost your credibility and gain more trust from Google, therefore pushing you above your competition. Now you might be asking yourself, okay, great, but how do I actually do that? Well, we see sites, or we can use sites like WhiteSpark or Bright Local, just some paid tools that will tell us exactly what the directories of your competition are listed on. And we can go out and match those exact directories, but we don't want to just stop there because we don't want to just match them. We want to dominate them. So what we have seen with most plumbing companies that are ranking to the top, we usually see them around 250 citations. So if you're pushed down probably 2nd, 3rd, 4th page, you probably have 30 to 40 citations. We not only need to go get those citations that your top competitors have, but we need to beat them online. Now let's talk about the last thing that I want to go over with you today, which is backlinks, often called link juice. This third pillar will really help you dominate on Google. So again, if we jump down below the map pack here, when we've typed in Plumber Salt Lake City, we scroll down, we can see the organic listings section here. And your site is not ranked number 1, 2, 3, or even on the first page of Google. Now this is where we want to be because Google statistics have shown that 60% of people still click on this top organic section here. And to get there, you got to beat out your competition in every aspect. You need authority. So how do you get authority? Well, this is where backlinks comes into play. Simply put, a backlink is when one website links to another website online. The easiest way to think about link juice and backlinks is to simply think about it like a popularity contest back in high school. You want the coolest, most popular kid to be recommending you. So in this popularity contest, the business with the most relevant link juice or authority wins. And I say relevant because not all backlinks are created equal. So you're a plumber, right? Well, you wouldn't want to have a backlink from an ice cream shop linking back to you because you don't churn ice cream. Although tasty, that backlink would be kind of useless to you. So having a backlink though from like a drywall company linking back to you, that would be much more effective. So we're actually going to jump over here to my tool again, and we can actually see here that you've got 173 backlinks pointing back to your site. It's not bad. It's a great start. It's just not dominant. Looking over here at your competitors, they've got 128 backlinks linking back to them. So again, you might be asking yourself, well, we have more than them. Like, why are we not ranking? Why are we not pushed further to the top? If you'll recall what I said, quality over quantity. If they've got fewer backlinks, but if they're from strong, relevant sources, they can be out a higher quality. So it's just really important to have strong, relevant backlinks. And with Ahrefs, we can actually jump right in here. We can see the exact links that they've got and go out and match those or get better, higher quality links. Getting you to the top of Google here, it's not magic. It's just a tried and true method. And I've shown you that exact method today. So again, the 3 things that you can do today to grow your online presence is first, focusing on that homepage, getting it to the minimum 1,500 words, using the right keywords and phrases multiple times there. Citations, just making sure to get your name, address, and phone number listed on as many online directories to beat out your competition by a landslide. And lastly, just making sure that you are increasing your relevant quality backlinks. That way you're showing Google that you are the authority. If you implement these strategies today, you can be number 1 across Google. It's really that simple. So I'm sure you're wondering, okay, well, what now? Well, you really have a few options here. First, if you feel like you cannot handle any more clients every month, that is absolutely fair. Just send me a quick note saying that you watched this video. Tell me your thoughts about it. I'd really appreciate your feedback. On the other hand, if you're ready to grow, you can take this blueprint and implement these 3 strategies on your own today. I gave you the exact formula that businesses pay tons of dollars to have. Now, if you have found this information valuable and are one of those business owners to still raise their hands for the most effective route, simply respond to this email. We'll set up a time to chat and dive deeper into your specific situation and see what I can do to help your business really thrive. Once again, my name is Seleni and I look forward to your email. Have a great day.